Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. It's that Van Guy again with another weekly video. Today's video is going to be my December local diecast meat haul video. I got a whole bunch of stuff to show you from the December local buy sell trade diecast meat that we have every month. But a lot of it I'm not going to be opening. Some of it will be saved for future videos, and a lot of it is stuff that I've already opened or it's not for me. So we will be opening a few items at the end of the video. But let's just run through some of this stuff real quick, especially the stuff I'm not opening. I got a whole bunch of these brand new mainline super vans from the Hot Wheels Art Cars series. I believe I opened one already in a previous video. Plastic blue base, metal body, plastic wheels. It's Hot Wheels Art Cars. And just some playing card artwork on the super van. I kind of wish it would have been like a metal base instead of like this plastic blue base, or maybe like a black base or something, or even like a chrome base. But this blue base is not going to be as useful for making like customs and stuff for people that do customizing. But this is brand new from the C-Case, 2020 C-Case. And I had some guys in the local club, let them know I was looking for a bunch of these. And some of my club members found some. So they grabbed some for me. So I got like 5 of those. But I already opened one in a previous video. We might open one. Maybe I'll set one aside for us to open later at the end of the video, just because I don't have a whole lot of stuff to open today. So maybe we'll open up one of these since I got a bunch. I also got a whole bunch of these. This is from 2019, the Super Chrome series, custom 77 Dodge van in gold. And I got like 6 of those. Some club members grabbed them for me. And I opened a few of those already in previous videos, so we probably won't be opening any of those. Just to show you. These are a couple that I've already opened that we won't be opening. This is 2019 release. Chrysler Pacifica minivan. Off-road style, like Baja Racer style, like off-road minivan. Opened up one of those already in a previous video. This is the new cool one. Another mainline from the Tuned series. Just like a cool hot rodded ice cream truck. That's a casting I collect. I already opened one of those, but someone grabbed an extra for me. And then I found this one for really cheap. This is a custom 77 Dodge van. But this is a treasure hunt. And I'm not sure what year this is from. But it's an older one. Looks like it says right here 2012 Mattel. So it was probably released in 2013. Yep, it says 2013 right there. So, and if you look at the treasure hunt logo, it's like right behind the dude's fist on the van. It's kind of camouflaged in with the graffiti graphics. But it's right about here on the van. It's kind of hard to see, but that's a treasure hunt. There was also a super treasure hunt made of this one, but it was just selling for a couple bucks. I figured I'd grab one. I already got this in my collection, but just for trading or to help out some of my other van collecting buddies. Speaking of helping out my van collecting buddies, found quite a few vans for dirt cheap. There was a guy that doesn't make it to our local club very often, but he is a club member, and he was selling off a lot of his series or collections that he has. He's kind of getting out of diecast, so I got some really good prices on these. These are all ones that I already have, but I picked up for my my diecast collecting buddies Ken Burton and Jennifer Reed. Star Trek Baja Breaker 50th anniversary Star Trek. So because these aren't for me, we won't be opening them. This is the Muppets Baja Breaker. My camera would focus. There's the Muppets Baja Breaker with Gonzo on it. And this is a really cool one. This is from the Nose Art series. Baja Breaker with some like fighter plane graphics on the side. There's some of the other vehicles from that Nose Art series. You got quite a few of the ones in the series because it's kind of a van heavy set. I could quickly show you the back of these cards too as well if you're curious as to what other vehicles are in these sets. Another van heavy set. A lot of these pop culture sets are pretty van heavy because they like the you know, all that room to put the graphics on. Vans are usually pretty good for the graphics. Lots of room for special graphics on them. We also have another one from that Muppet set, Super Van, with the Swedish chef on it. Give you a shot of the back again. The other Muppets cars in that set. And then this Wheaties van is one that he said he didn't have, from a General Mills Pop Culture Super Van. Quite a few different cars in that set. That Frankenberry Custom 77 Dodge van is a really cool one. And it's one usually goes for a couple bucks, a little more money than some of the other cars in the set. But there's the Wheaties Super Van. So those are for Ken Burton. I just spotted them and they were on sale. Real good deal on those. A lot cheaper than you'd find them on eBay, so I snapped them up for him. Also got from my buddy Suresh from my local club. He found me a full set of the Walmart exclusive Dodge A100 set. So these are all only at Walmart exclusives. There is a couple chases in the set. This is a set of 6 with, I believe, 2 chases. Or actually, I think there's 3 more chases. There's a super chase, which is a raw. And then I think there's a chase piece of this one. Just has gold wheels and gold bumpers. I believe there's a chase piece of this one. This camper version. With the camper top on it. With like a gold camper top, gold wheels, and gold bumpers. And then this one here is the Super Chase. There's a Super Chase version of this green one that's just a raw metal, which just looks like a silverish raw metal metallic body with the same graphics on it. And I'd really like to get a super raw of this because I just really love this Scat Pack B design paint job on it. So as far as raws go, I usually don't want to spend the money for, you know, pay that kind of money to get a raw or like a chase or whatever. I usually only collect them if I find them myself, but I would really like to get a raw of this if I could find one at a reasonable price. So this is another Walmart exclusive. I might do a separate video of these. I already have a full set loose, but I wanted a second set because this is a Walmart exclusive set. And it was like the debut set with 6 different vans. So the whole set is all Dodge vans, which is really cool. Here's a police van version. One from the set. Here's another Vision van, just like a window van. Pretty much stock looking. And then this is another really cool one. Kind of harder to see because it's real dark, but it's like a black paint job with red flames and purple trim. A really cool paint job on this one. So this is one of my 2 favorites. I think my top 3 favorites from this Walmart exclusive Dodge A100 set is this lime green version with the Scat Pack B on it.
and the muscle car stripe on the back. That's probably my #1 favorite. #2 favorite, I think, would be this black flamed version with the black van with the red flames and the purple trim. Very cool. It looks really awesome up close and personal. I might do a separate video on this set in the future, just showing them all like carded in the box, in the original packaging, and then showing off the loose ones that I already have in my collection. And then my third favorite, I think, is this blue and white Chrysler Corporation like parts van. I think that's my #3 favorite from the set. But set of 6, and like I said, I have all of them already loose, but I wanted a second set to keep boxed up, so that's really cool. Big thanks to Suresh in my local club for finding those for me and giving me a good deal on them. So he pretty much I just paid pretty much shelf price. This one is a very interesting one. I'll give you a quick little shot of it, but we probably won't be getting too close into it because I'm going to be doing a separate video on this one. This one is a Mexico convention piece, cool combi, and I'll just give you a quick shot of it because I'll probably be doing a separate video on this. So I'm not going to spend too much time or take it out of the packaging. Just a little quick sneak peek. I'll probably do like a Free It Friday video on that. And we will be opening that up and looking at it up close and personal. Checking it out from all angles. But that will probably be a Free It Friday video. So we'll set that aside. Now we're down to just a few. But these are ones that we're going to be opening in today's video. This one is kind of a funny story. A friend of mine in the local club found this. And this is someone obviously bought this, took it home, swapped out the vehicle that was supposed to be in here, and then put in a different vehicle and returned it. And I drive a Dodge Magnum, as you know, if you're a regular viewer. It's my summer car. And this is a Dodge Magnum, but this isn't even an M2 casting. This is like a Fun Lines or like a Jada or something. And someone put like a totally different brand vehicle and screwed it to the base and returned it to Walmart. So my friend found this, and he knows that I have a Dodge Magnum, and he took a look at it, and he's like, hey, wait a minute, this isn't even the right car. This isn't even an M2. So if I were to buy this, he sent me a message, and he's like, are you interested in this? It's kind of funny story. This is like someone returned this, put a different car in the box, and returned it. And I'm like, well, actually, it's kind of cool, and it's one I don't have. So if I were to buy this Dodge Magnum on eBay, it would have been more expensive than what the selling price at Walmart was. It was only like $5-6, and I wouldn't have been able to buy it for that price most likely on eBay because all the prices are inflated on eBay. So we're going to be opening this up and checking it out. It's kind of a funny story, kind of weird. And then another one that Suresh found me is another Walmart exclusive van. This is a Ford 63 Ford Econoline, and this is a Pez van from the new Pez set. And there is actually a Super Chase, a raw of this exact van with some pink trim, but it's like metallic silver because it's unpainted. It's a raw metal van. So I'd love to get one of those as well. But like I said, I'm not willing to pay the money for these Super Raws and Chases. They go for crazy money. If I could find one or find one at a super deal, I'd love to have one, but I'm not going to pay the crazy second market money for them. So, but this one we will be opening. This one's going to go in my personal collection. So if you want to hang out, stay tuned. I'll readjust the camera and we'll crack these open and take a closer look at them. Okay, let's rip into a few of these and check them out in detail. Here's the new C-Case 2020 Super Van
Hot Wheels art cars. Opened up one of these, but I got a few, so we'll open up another one. Check it out. I'm not a big fan of the plastic blue base. Kind of wish it was like a silver base or like a black base. This blue base isn't really going to jive for making customs and stuff, so I'm sure people would prefer it to be black or chrome, or even like a metal base would have been the most preferred, but I guess, you know, just a $1 mainline, they're trying to save money, still make it profitable, and it's hard to do that with if everything's made out of metal. So here's the Hot Wheels art cars. It's got the King of Hearts on the sides. It's got a red tinted windshield, which is also probably not preferred for making customs with this thing. Red wheels. So it's just kind of like red, white, and blue colors, which is okay, but I don't know, red wheels, might have preferred them to be the chrome wheels or maybe even a different style wheel. Not crazy about the blue plastic base, and kind of wish it would have just been like a tinted window or like a clear window or maybe even like a light blue window. On the sides, it's King of Hearts graphics, nothing on the back. And then on top, it's the Ace of Hearts. So, just a little... It's cool to have the super van back in the main lines, though. And get a mainline super van. So we'll set that one aside. Then we'll take a look at this Pez Ford Econoline. So let's open that up. I'm a loose collector, as you guys know, so anything that I keep for my personal collection, unless it's like super expensive or if I have doubles of it, it always gets opened. So we don't care about the packaging. And I like to display all my cars loose in acrylic display cases. So here it is, 1963 Ford Econoline. And grab my trusty screwdriver and take it off the base. Okay, it took some monkeying around, but I got it out of the packaging. The brand new Pez, Walmart exclusive. This is on the custom Ford van style. It's got the customized front and rear bumpers. It's got the lowered chassis or lowered base. Nice little pink van, kind of cute. If you have like a daughter, and you try to get her into collecting or something, this might be something cool to give to one of your daughters or maybe your wife. Try to get them into collecting something cool. Pink and red van. Pez. I know Pez is popular with toy collectors. I'm not really sure why. Not really into Pez myself. I don't collect any other Pez stuff. But this is a kind of a cool little van. So I'm glad I was able to add that to the collection. I'll set that aside. And then next we're going to check out this. This M2 boxed vehicle that's not even really an M2. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second when I crack it open. You can see, if you notice, when you look in the box, it doesn't have, the base is flipped around inside. It doesn't have the little lead edge facing out that has the writing on the base. So you can't tell from inside from looking through the box that it's not the right vehicle. So when they swapped it out and put the wrong vehicle inside, this is Detroit Muscle series, looks like 6880. So it's not like it wasn't a chase piece or anything. But let's open it up. I'm going to keep it because it is a Dodge Magnum variant. I'm not sure who this was made by. I've seen it on eBay because I checked it out, but this was, I think it's like a Jada or like a Fun Lines or a Muscle Machines type. But see how they have it flipped around the base? Now if I turn it around, you'll be able to see the writing. And it says 68 Plymouth Barracuda Hemi Superstock R46 19-05. So obviously it was a Plymouth Barracuda that was in this case originally, but they flipped it around so that you couldn't tell that it was not the right thing. Now, if you look at the screws, they don't even look like the right kind of screws. Usually the screws in the base are black, and these are chrome. Maybe because he needed bigger screws to get it screwed in. So let's open this up. Take a look at it. It's a Dodge Magnum, but it doesn't have any rear windows, which is kind of odd. On this particular casting release, it doesn't have rear windows. They're kind of like painted over or welded shut. Oh, it's like a bad to the bone or something like that. Is the, let me see if I can zoom in, get some more detail here. On the license plate, you can see it says Magnum RT on the back. It's got the Dodge logo. And then right there in the middle, where the license plate would be, it says Bad to the Bone. I think that was like the series name for these. But I'm going to grab my screwdriver, and we'll take it off the base. We'll see how easy it is to get off. It's probably screwed in really good, because this car probably didn't have screws in the bottom. So you probably, and you could see the kind of screws that he used are like big beefy like metal screws, like sheet metal screws or something with some really big teeth on it, so it can really bite into the bottom of the model. But like I said, it was on the shelf for sale at Walmart, and it was only selling for like standard, you know, M2 price, what they usually run for, like $5-6. And if I were to try to buy this on eBay, it would have been a lot more money. Now you can see, you know, you might have pre-drilled it, because the bottom is kind of like chewed up where those metal screws went in. But I don't think it's real obvious on the interior. If you look inside, I don't see any like screw holes, so I don't think the screws came all the way up through the interior. So it didn't ruin the interior, just put a couple holes in the chassis, the base, and the bottom. So 2005 ProMark Company Ltd, made in China. If I'm reading that right. Let me take a closer look. Yeah, not 100% sure. It does seem to have rubber wheels on it. And it's got some rubber tires, I should say. Some nice chrome wheels. Fairly detailed chassis, but this is like a little bit larger than the average. You know, it's not, I don't think it's true 1/64 scale. It looks like it's running, it's a little bit big. But it's kind of a cool Dodge Magnum. I believe this is sold on a plastic card, like it's not like a boxed vehicle if you buy the real deal on eBay, because I looked it up. I believe it's a carded one, kind of similar to how Greenlight sells theirs. I believe it's called Bad to the Bone is the series name. I'm not exactly sure, or Bad One, something like that. Not exactly sure what the company is that makes these, but a little bit large, a little bit not quite true to scale, not true 1/64 scale, a little bit, runs a little bit large. Just in comparison, I could throw the Super Van next to it, and you can see it's quite a bit larger than the Super Van. Now, Hot Wheels, they're not always known for being true 1/64 scale either, but you can see the difference that the Magnum is quite a bit bigger than the Super Van. So, but that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it informational. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy, and you can also check me out on Instagram. I'm that_Diecast_van_guy on Instagram. So check me out there. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day.